What's up world, my name is Charlatan and you're watching Valorant 101, the place where I spend hundreds of hours in custom games and practice mode, so you don't have to. Today I'm going to share with you top 10 things that you must know, actually you want to know, going into Valorant closed beta. Consider this your beginner's guide into Valorant. Some of these tips I'm going to cover in depth in my future videos, and some of those I already covered, but let's jump straight into the action. At number 10 we have shields. Shields are the most important factor in Valorant combat. They will decide if you're going to win or lose a fight in 80% of situations. There are two types of armor: light shield that costs 400 credits and gives you 25 armor, and heavy shield that costs 1000 credits and gives you 50 armor. The price gap between those two is huge, so you need to take better care of your team's economy in order to have armor in every single buy round. You need to learn when to buy them, when to do eco rounds, and when to purchase light or heavy shield. I will go more in depth about that in my Valorant's economy guide, but for now you need to know that they don't work the same way as, for an example, in CSGO. This armor protects your whole body and you will be aim punched even though you have a whole body armor. They are working more as an additional bonus 50 health points. Both of those shields block 50% of damage that you take, so if you get hit for 75 damage you will lose 50 armor and 25 health points. If you get hit for 60 damage you will lose 40 armor and 20 health points, which means that you first lose your shield and then you lose your base health points, which also means that if you're fighting every single round you will lose your shield often and have to rebuy it every time. It is crucial to buy this piece of equipment because it can also protect you from enemies' ability. I did armor guide in one of my previous videos, so you can go and watch that after this one. At number 9 we have recoil and spray patterns. Recoil also doesn't work the same way as in other FPS games. First 5 to 8 bullets are extremely precise and accurate on most of the weapons with predictable recoil patterns, but after around those 8 bullets, the pattern becomes random. The biggest problem in CSGO is vertical recoil, but in this game, horizontal recoil is your main enemy. You slightly need to focus on pulling your mouse down, while your main focus should be horizontal control.
But Charlatan, how can we learn to control recoil in this game if there are no spray patterns?
While you are shooting your gun, the barrel of your gun actually leads your recoil. In CSGO, barrel of your guns usually just goes up and down, but in this game, that movement is strictly horizontal. So when you see that the barrel of your gun is going left, you need to pull your mouse right, and vice versa. Once you master this technique, you will be also able to control recoil of every single automatic rifle in Valorant. At number 8 we have movement speed. What makes you run faster in this game? I've conducted over 50 movement speed tests with abilities, weapons, and in different conditions. The fastest way to run in this game is of course with knife, but also the same movement speed you have with Spike and with Jett's ultimate when you activate it. When you are holding abilities in your hand, for example Phoenix Flash, you run faster than you would normally run with your weapons, but it is slower than when you run with your knives. I'm also going to give you in-depth Valorant's movement guide in future, but for now this is all you need to know. At number 7 we have wall penetration. There is one rule in Valorant: if you think that something looks like it can be penetrated, then it probably can with certain weapons. There are 3 levels of penetration in this game: low, medium, and high, and there are 3 types of materials: wood, concrete, and metal. Guns with low penetration can shoot through wood and concrete, but are unable to shoot through metal. Guns with medium penetration can shoot through all 3 materials, but their damage falls off greatly through metal, and there are some metal surfaces that they cannot penetrate. While on the other hand, guns with high wall penetration can shoot bullets through almost every single wall or box in this game, with great amount of damage and power. At number 6 we have bomb timers. I see a lot of people that lose rounds because they don't know how much time does it take to plant or defuse the bomb. The bomb plant takes you 4 seconds, while the bomb defuse needs 7 seconds. It takes 45 seconds for bomb to explode. When 25 seconds pass, the bomb starts ticking faster. When bomb starts ticking really fast, that means that you have 10 seconds left to defuse it. Also, you're able to defuse the bomb halfway, cancel the defuse, and after you can start the defuse again. Just restart the defuse from the point where you've left. So keep these numbers in your mind when you're playing the game and pay close attention at round timers. While we are at the bomb, at number 5 we have fake defuses and plants. A lot of people that are coming from Overwatch, League of Legends, and other titles are not aware of this concept. More skilled and advanced players will sometimes fake the bomb plant or the bomb defuse. They will start defusing or planting the bomb, you will hear the sound of that animation, but then they will cancel precisely to lure you out in the open and take an easy surprise kill. Try not to fall for these little tricks and try performing them yourselves. At number 4, I'm going to give you a brief economy guide on how you earn credits in Valorant to purchase weapons and abilities. This is the spreadsheet that shows you exactly how much money you get for each objective in Valorant. Every game you start with 800 credits with which you can choose to buy pistols, your abilities or armor. After that you choose what to buy whether you won or lost previous rounds. Each one round gives you 3000 credits, while first loss round gives you 1900 credits for everyone in your team. After that first loss round you get extra 500 credits more for second lost round in a row. If you lose 3 rounds in a row you will receive 2900 credits, which is the maximum loss bonus that you can get. After that round, for each round you lose you will get 2900 credits. So you need to pay a close attention when you are going to save, force buy or full buy in this game, especially considering how much impact armor and abilities have in this game. Each kill is 200 credits no matter what weapon you have. Defusing the bomb gives you nothing, while planting the bomb gives you 300 extra credits to everyone in your team. In CSGO, when you save the gun and you stay alive as a terrorist, you save your equipment, but you get 0 loss bonus. In this game, no matter if you're attacking or defending sites, you will still get a loss bonus when the timer runs out, and you save your weapon for the next round. So saving an operator, shield or rifle in this game can be more beneficial for your team than trying to clutch 1 versus 5 situation. Economy is really tight in Valorant, and 1 or 2 wrong buy rounds can easily lose you a whole match. I will make in-depth economy guide in future where I will cover topics like when to buy, what to buy, when to force, when to go full eco, and when to half buy. I will also explain the concepts of economy in early rounds and mid or late game. But for now, we are moving at number 3, numero 3. Stop going forward and driving your characters around the corner. You're not playing Formula, Need for Speed or Forza. You are playing a competitive FPS game. Never use your W to clean corners and engage in fights. I see a lot of people that are walking like this in Valorant. When you walk like this, the enemy that is behind the next corner waiting for you has an extreme advantage and will easily kill you. Stop doing that. Your keyboard is not a goddamn wheel. You have WASD commands. This is how your movement should look like. Your enemy can be behind every single corner, and when you're walking like this, you're removing advantage that enemy has over you. You need to start using counter-strafing, shoulder peeking, and pre-aiming movement techniques to clean your corners. I will cover these 3 topics in my Valorant's movement guide, but for now, try to mimic what I'm doing right here. When you're coming around the corner, stop for a second, pre-aim the position where you think the enemy might be, then peek that corner and get ready to engage straight into the fight. Sometimes it is also good to pre-shoot some positions, but I will explain you how to do that sometimes in future. For now, it is really important to stop driving your character and start moving like a human being and peeking your corners like a professional. Which also leads us to number 2. When you're closer to the walls, enemies that are on the longer distances are able to see you before you see them. This is the same principle that applies in real life actually. If you have a wall that is straight in your face, you're unable to see your enemies or the person that is like across you. But since they are on the longer distance, they have clear vision of your shoulder, arm or leg. Thus, they will start shooting you way before you even notice them. In order to counter this, you need to position yourself away from the walls and make some distance between you. You will see enemies much faster when you are far away from the objects that might be straight in your face. And the last thing that you must know going into Valorant Closed Beta, bunny hopping is possible and it's easier than in CSGO. Basically, you're able to perform consecutive jumps, which gives you slight movement speed boost and you can jump across certain locations, objects or abilities faster. In order to perform this movement technique, you need to have your jump binded to mouse wheel up or mouse wheel down. Then you go forward, scroll to jump, and as soon as you think you will hit the ground, start scrolling again and use your A and D keys in accordance with your mouse to strafe left or right. This technique can help you move through map faster, but also it can allow you to pass through certain abilities with an ease. For an example, Sage Slow Orb, or simply to take less damage from abilities like Phoenix Molotov or Viper's Snake Bite Poison. For the end, I also want to add that daily practicing your aim with bots and in-game is really important in order to become a good FPS player. You need also to practice your game sense, just play the goddamn game. And you need to understand and learn every single ability and how to use it. It will give you an extreme advantage over other players. In future, I will make in-depth guides for every single one of these things, and as a former professional CSGO and PUBG player, I will teach you how to practice your aim, how to improve your movement, and how to learn this game faster. consider me your free coach in Valorant from now on and forever. But the best thing that you can do right now is hit that subscribe, turn on those goddamn notifications, and spank that bell icon so you don't miss any new content from me, myself, Charlatan. I'm going to teach you some great things to give you entertaining content and also show you how to climb faster when the ranked matchmaking comes out. I cannot wait to get that Valorant title. If you would like to see me cover some other guides or tutorials about Valorant, feel free to leave a comment down below what you want to see actually. You can also share this video and spread the word about this channel with everyone you know. In the description you have other social media where you can follow me for some future live streams and smurfing in this game. And you can also join my official Discord server. I want to keep in touch with all of you, my dear friends. I'm yours, one and only, Warden of the Valorant community. Thank you for watching, and cut!